She grew up with love.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Growing to the Movies. Your host, Jake, growing up. That's right. So today I watched the movie Wicked. It's the first one. Came out last year. It's not Wicked for Good, I think that one's called. That's still in theaters. This was the original one that they made last year or the year before. Um, and let me just say, I didn't really want to watch this when it first came out. It just doesn't look like my type of film. I'm not a huge musical guy, just for the fact that I like a good story, and for the most part, musicals, I feel like they just throw in musical numbers when it doesn't really make sense. Especially when I mean, you're just walking, and then all of a sudden these people start singing. It just, to me, no one's gonna say anything. It just bothers me a little bit. Obviously, I've said in the past that La La Land is one of my favorite movies. I feel like they did a very good job with towing that line, and all the musical numbers made sense to me. I grew up with Disney movies, which those are just basically bona fide musicals, and I enjoy them a lot. So obviously, if the film's good enough, I will enjoy a good musical. That being said, I do think this was better than I thought. I was going in thinking this was going to be absolute trash, and it wasn't. I would say it's a wait till streaming movie. Um, there are some musical numbers in there that didn't make sense when they just started singing, but there was other ones that, as the kids would say, they're bangers. I mean, they're really good, very catchy tunes, and for the most part, they were sang very well. That being said, the one major issue that I had with this movie, I will say it's a little bit of a spoiler, although I think you kind of could pick that up. So if you don't want to get any spoilers, you can check out of the video. But here, I will say a major issue that I had with the movie is that Elphaba, the witch, right, the Witch of the West, she was born green, and that's why everyone alienates her and hates her. But let me just say this: she was birthed. Um, by a female bear, like a talking bear. It's like, so her mother obviously was human, but the person that helped birth the child was a talking bear. That's who the maids were of their house, talking animals. So they think someone is a freak when they're a different skin color, but there's animals that teach people and are their friends. There's other stuff that bring up throughout the movie as well, but it just was a major issue for me that it felt like throughout the movie it could have just been glossed over, especially because there's magic. But I don't know. That's, like I said, that was my main issue. But overall, it was a fine watch.
Everyone would expect. Had an army behind her, got it from the opposite sex. Free